Hey everybody, welcome back to the Mindset and Meditation Challenge. This was a series that I did on Instagram at the beginning of the pandemic. I was doing daily guided meditations on Instagram and I had a lot of requests for them. And this was obviously before the Instagram algorithm was pushing your lives to IGTV. So for those of you who missed those, I've repackaged them. Please take them in the context of back then because it was several months ago. But they are here for you if you want to skip all the highs and hellos and welcomes that you get at the beginning of an Instagram video. Look for the timestamp below and you can scroll right ahead to that. But otherwise, welcome back. If you haven't been if you haven't been to my channel before, my name is Farzana. I've been meditating for over 35 years, and it is my hope that through this meditation, you don't just get calmness. I really think that calmness is a side effect of meditation. I really feel that meditation is the space where you get back to yourself and you can clear away the clutter of your day, your world, thoughts, you'll see. But anyways, this is a shorter meditation. It had a lot of Q&As and a little mini meditation at the end. I hope you enjoy it. Have a great time, and I'll see you in a second. Let's try that again. Okay, how are we this time for connection? Hi, Mithila. Hi, Stella. I got Karma Teachers. How's it working this time for everybody? Is it lagging or are we good now? Hi, Nushin. Oh, awesome. Okay, most important rule, you're always doing it right. For a guided meditation, it can be normal for whatever I'm guiding, the visualizations. It's okay if you don't visualize. It's okay if you sense something. It's okay if you just journey with us. Hey, Carrie. It's okay if you flow along in your own way. Yes, you are always doing it right. Always. It doesn't matter if you get itchy, have to move, shift, or adjust. Please, if you feel your legs going numb, please shift. Please move. Don't let things go numb. All right. But that said, I want to dive in pretty quickly today, and I'll stay on a little bit longer towards the end to answer questions because you guys have been building up with me. Some of you are new to it, and that's okay. But I want us to get in for as long as possible. I want us to go into the state for as long as possible. Now, tonight's meditation I'm really excited about because we're going to go on a bit of a journey together. We're going to go on a trip. And while we go on that journey, we're going to balance out our energies. We're going to do all kinds of things. But again, we're going to talk about it at the end because I want you to just have the experience without having to analyze it. Remember, it's okay if you have alternate thoughts. It's okay if you have little conversations running. It's okay if emotions come up. It's okay if your eyes start to water. That's normal with deep, deep trance. And it's okay if you fall asleep. Paula, I had a couple when I was touring Australia years ago. I had a couple and they came to 3 weeks of sessions. I did one session a week in this one town. I came back to that town again and again and again. And for each of the sessions that I did, the husband fell asleep, or he thought he fell asleep, and he snored, and his wife was just aggravated every time. She was just aggravated because she was like, you're missing the entire guided meditation. But without fail, towards the end of the meditation, when I guided people back up and out of the trance state, out of the meditation, he would just he was there, he'd come to, he's like, I don't remember what happened, but I had the best time ever. And I assured him that the messages that he needed to receive were going in and that he was getting the benefit of it. And I promised him, and nobody in the room believed me until on the third session, he came in and he described verbatim in detail everything that I had said in the first session. And so the fact of the matter is your mind is always on. Your sensory inputs, your sight, your smell, your taste, your ability to hear, all of those senses are always working for you. Your brain, your nervous system is always working, even when you sleep, which is why you can hear those little sounds or those creaks or those things in the house that wake you up and put you on alert because you need them to. And so you just need to trust that your brain is going to take in what you need, and it will hear it on whatever level you need it to. And the beautiful thing about meditation is that it really rests your mind. And yes, you can do this lying down. Normally, my rule for meditation is sit up. But for today, you can absolutely lie down. We're using this for sleep. So if you fall asleep, let yourself. It doesn't matter today. If we were doing a different kind of practice, we'd be sitting up. Miss Bed? I'm not sure what that question is. You can definitely do this lying down for today. As I said, other types of meditation that we're doing for different purposes, we want to stay semi-conscious, but for this one, I want you to be able to go into a very, very, very deep, deep state of sleep, trance even. Okay. If you want to, it's not about which is better. Okay, so for a spiritual journey of meditation, definitely upright sitting. Doesn't have to be on the floor. It can be a chair, it could be a comfy couch, could be a bolster, could be kneeling, cross-legged, legs just on the floor. But for a sleep meditation, it just depends on whether you want to do things afterwards or not. So if you are going to lay down, the only thing that I would recommend is lay on your back and let your palms face the sky. Yeah. Both. Both are okay. All right. Does anyone have any more questions before we get ready and we start? Hi, Inga. Or we're good? All right. All right. Well, there's nothing wrong with meditating in your bed, but if you're getting up in the morning, I find if you're trying to meditate in your bed while you're lying down in the morning, you usually just fall back asleep. So at least come to sit upright. Yeah, let's definitely start. Oh, definitely. I am energetically tucking you all in. He asked if I could tuck you guys in. I'm definitely going to tuck you guys in. There will be sound at the end of the meditation, and you can just let that sound take you down. It is channeled. It is channeled for your highest good and well-being. And yeah. Okay, let's start. Right, palms to the sky. And wherever you find yourself, whether you're sitting or whether you're laying down, let your spine be as tall as is comfortable for you. Allow your body to be as long in your spine as is comfortable for you. Take a moment to notice the flow of your breath as your body breathes for you. Without any effort at all, just notice how your breath is flowing naturally, easily, effortlessly. Oxygen, prana, life force, and chi flowing into your body, into your lungs, from your lungs to your bloodstream, and with every beat of your heart, that oxygen flows into every cell of your being. And with even less effort, we release from our bodies, from our beings, whatever doesn't serve you. We exhale out physical sensations, carbon dioxide, worries, concerns, emotions, thoughts that don't belong. Thoughts or ideas that don't serve your highest good and well-being. Always is your body breathing for you. Always is your heart beating for you. Whether you yawn, sigh, cough, sneeze, or snore. Every breath brings in life force and releases from your body and being whatever doesn't serve you. As you rest here now, take a moment to become aware of all of the sounds around you. Notice the sounds in the immediate space around you and the sounds beyond that space. Maybe you notice the sounds of people outside, the breeze, the hum of fans, sounds of windows creaking. Perhaps you notice the sound of your mind, your thoughts. Perhaps thoughts about how your physical body feels, thoughts about the words we've shared or the things I'm saying. Perhaps thoughts about your life. About yourself. Emotions that go with those thoughts also have a sound, also have a vibration. Let your awareness listen to those emotions. And I wonder if you have an overall sense of emotion or an overall sense of feeling in this moment. And become aware of your breath. Body always breathing for you. Heart powerfully beating that breath into every cell of your being. And I wonder if you can feel that breath, if you can feel the beating of your heart, the movement of your blood as it flows through your being with all of that oxygen, all of that prana, all of that life force, all of that chi. As you rest here now, body breathing for you, heart beating for you, I'd like you to bring your awareness to your eyelids. I'd like you to let your eyelids become so smooth and so heavy and so peaceful, with so much tranquility and serenity that those eyelids just seem to seal shut, and a mask of peaceful serenity sweeping, melting, smoothing over your entire face, until your face is like one of those beautiful marble statues with its eyes closed in peaceful serenity. And when you've achieved that peaceful, smooth heaviness in your eyelids, hold on to that peacefulness. Let those eyelids seal shut. And then test your eyelids. Test them, try to open them, and make sure they just won't open. Try to raise your eyebrows, and what you may even find is the more you try to open them, tighter those eyelids just close down. And even if you do manage to open them a tiny bit, that's okay too. Take a deep, deep breath in, and wherever you are in this process, just allow yourself to let go. Stop trying, and let that peacefulness of your eyelids take over again. Just like a child fighting off the sleep, and those eyelids way down. And when you let go, that heaviness of sleep in the most wonderful, soothing, peaceful way begins to flow from your eyelids down, smoothing under your eyes, over your cheekbones, softening through your mouth and lips, easing through the rows of your teeth, flowing deeply through the hinge of your jaw until your jaw unhinges and your mouth begins to hang open as your jaw releases. And as your jaw releases, that wonderful peace melts down over the sides of your neck, over the tops of your shoulders, flowing down through your torso and chest, flowing through your lungs and heart, through every organ, every muscle in your torso, in your core, through all the muscles and bones of your hips, ribs, pelvis, over your quads, easing peacefully, allowing those strong muscles to completely deactivate, to completely let go. Nothing for them to do except be at rest. And at rest, those muscles can be wonderfully loose, wonderfully limp, and deeply at ease. Allow that deep peace to flow over your knees and shins, over the tops of your ankles and feet, over the tops of your toes, and let it flow under your toes, under the soles of your feet. And that peace takes on an energetic quality now. Soothing, energizing, reaching into every reflexology point through the soles of your feet, up through your entire body and being, to balance, restore, heal, to your highest good and well-being, to optimal functioning every organ, every cell, every ounce of your being. Flowing energy of deep, deep calmness up the backs of your heels and tendons, through the backs of those beautiful, powerful calf muscles, allowing those calf muscles to be loose and limp, wonderfully peace, deeply at ease, flowing through the backs of your knees and joints, easing, lengthening through your hamstrings, through the sheets and different muscles in your glutes and hips, releasing, allowing peace to flow through every part of your hips and glutes, and from your tailbone, that wonderful, warm, calm, peaceful serenity flows through every vertebrae, every disc, every facet, and all of the muscles surrounding your spine, to the back of your ribs, to the back of your heart, between your shoulder blades, flowing warmly up the back of your neck, through the base of your skull, through every neuron in your brain and your entire nervous system, through the follicles in your scalp, through every cell, every vein, every capillary in your brain, over the top of your forehead, down to your eyebrows again, and allow that warm, calming, soothing, peaceful serenity to flow down the sides of your head, through your ears, as though the energy is flowing into your ears, bringing with a sense of peace and tranquility, helping on some level to support you to take things in your life, not the wrong way, but to take things that you hear and perceive the right way, in the most positive, most resourceful way. And as you accept that positivity, possibility, with awareness, with accuracy, you begin to release and let go even more. That peace flowing back down the sides of your neck, over the tops of your shoulders, easing over your deltoids, biceps, triceps, through your elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, fingers, knuckles, to the tips of your fingernails, so that now every part of you, from the very top of your head to the very tips of your fingernails and the soles of your feet, every strand of hair in your eyebrows and eyelashes is flowing with deep, deep peace, calmness, and tranquility. And as you rest here, letting go of every muscle, every fiber, every cell, I invite you now to close your mind's eye. And when you do, you'll find yourself standing at the base of the most beautiful, beautiful old growth forest. As you look to the inviting path ahead, you notice yourself well equipped, well shoed, with a pack on your back, and your body feels light and ready. Your muscles are energized. And that forest pathway seems to beckon towards you, calling you, inviting you to enter its beautiful healing space. And somehow you know that the moment you enter the forest and set your feet on the path, that you begin to clear away from your mind, from your body, from your being, from your heart, all the things that don't serve you, all the thoughts, emotions, and sensations that are not truly a part of who you really are. And as you walk into the forest, you begin to notice the coolness of the shade of the canopy, the beautiful way that sunlight cuts through the branches, framing beams of light that catch the dust in the air in the most extraordinary way. You can see the particles of dust moving in the air, and yet, somehow, even though they move, all time seems to stand still. And even as time stands still, you sense the force of life all around you, the softness of the earth beneath your feet. And as you notice your footsteps, you notice that your footsteps, your breath, the beating of your heart seem to flow rhythmically, steadily, down and down, further and further, walking down the path. And as you walk down the path, I wonder if you marvel at the way you can walk down a path and still be led gently up a sloping pathway, further and further, up and along. As you walk up and up, you notice the beautiful colors, the giant trees all around you, the younger trees, the trees that have fallen down and have new trees growing out of them, ferns, shrubs, foliage, moss. But you notice all around you, there seems to be an abundance at the base of this pathway of red berries, wild little red flowers and mushrooms all around. And you notice all of the different shades of red. Even certain leaves in differing shades, dark, dark reds of some of those maples. And you continue up and along, marveling at the beautiful way Mother Nature has grown the roots of the trees to make the perfect steps for you, so that your steps seem to flow on and on, up and up, steadily, rhythmically, beating with your heart, flowing with your breath. And with every step, you notice a pulse of energy reaching up into each foot, flowing into every muscle, every nerve, every vein, every capillary, every tendon, every ligament, every cell, up to the top of your head, as though the earth itself were reminding you where your energy comes from, where your physical body comes from. And you flow on and on, up and up, further and further, taking in the beauty of this place, the cool, fresh scent, the occasional little beams and warm patches of sun warming through you as the canopy opens overhead, seeing peaks of the beautiful sky. And you flow on and on, steadily, up and up, noticing now an abundance of beautiful orange flowers. You notice robins, their beautiful orange chests, and a butterfly. All the signs of spring all around you. A bright orange caterpillar, and some little orange berries, not quite ripe yet. You see the energy, feel and sense the energy as you walk steadily up and up the winding, zigzagging, beautiful path, enjoying the pulsing of the earth and the gift of energy that she gives you with every step, with every breath, with every beat of your heart. As you flow further and further, up and up, the fresh, earthy scent of green, dirt, and clean, full of life, full of prana, air, flowing through your lungs, energizing every ounce of your being. And now you notice daisies and buttercups, beautiful yellow flowers all around in every direction, and the sun seeming to light everything up. As you notice these beautiful wild flowers seeming to grow in clusters, red and orange, and now so many yellow, gorgeous, gorgeous flowers all around you. You notice the gold of the sun lighting up the leaves so they seem to glint like yellow gold, shimmering discs of light, reflecting energy, power, strength, steadiness in every direction. And you seem to be absorbing this yellow into the core of your being. It seems to illuminate you. And somehow you notice that within you now is red and orange as well. And yet, The pathway seems to pull you up and along, and your footsteps seem to flow lighter and lighter, as though you're now floating on the energy that the earth has given you. As you glide your way up and up the forest pathway, winding along further and further, you notice now the infinite shades of green as you try to marvel, as you try to perhaps even count the shades of green, all the different types of ferns and mosses and leaves, branches, the different types of trees from very, very dark to almost a yellowy green, to some almost even neon electric greens. Extraordinary how all of these colors can exist in nature. And you noticed amidst the greens, the most beautiful shades of pink, soft pinks, bright pinks, dark pinks. All these colors seem to uplift you, even as the fresh air invigorates your being. The scent of the earth, the freshness of the green, the beautiful scent of the floral fragrance. As you continue to flow up and up, further and along, gliding, flowing up the pathway now, as though you didn't even have a pack on your back at all. Gliding and gliding, further and further. And you notice now blues as you see the opening in a grove. And you see the beautiful blue sky up above. More and more birds, not just the robins, but blue jays, larks. And you see gorgeous little blue wildflowers and forget-me-nots, indigos, gorgeous, gorgeous blue flowers, bluebells. And you see foxglove and lilacs and lavender, magentas and purples and indigos. All these incredible colors as you walk through this grove now. And up in the distance, you notice a peak, and the flowers seem to be growing lighter and lighter as you move ahead. The forest thinning away, and you know that as you reach that beautiful white rock and see all of the wild white flowers in every direction, that you're coming to a precipice. And as you reach this beautiful mount, this beautiful vista, you notice that it was shaped just for you to be the most comfortable place to rest. And so you sit down in the perfect spot for you to collect and take in the extraordinary view that lays before you. And as you look down at the valley below, from this incredible perspective, you see now the sky unfold before you and the clouds so far beneath you, almost like sheep on a farm, fluffy white clouds below you. But beyond the clouds, you can see the valley below, But what you see is so much more than a valley. You begin to see now with clarity that this is your view of the journey of your life. You can see your past, your present, and your future all before you. Just as you can see yourself standing at the base of the trail, at the base of the mountain, as you can see yourself walking simultaneously along the path through all of the different colors, as you can see yourself sitting here now on this beautiful white rock, gazing down at the view, everywhere at once, and yet exactly where you are in this moment. As you rest here now, encompassing this perspective beyond time and space, I wonder if things become clearer to you, or if you simply begin to feel at ease knowing that everything, that each moment, each breath is but a moment on your journey, that each event or challenge in your life is but one moment in the grand journey of your life. That moments will come and go, events will come and go, events will pass, thoughts will come and go, ideas will come and go, ideas will be realized, and some ideas will be discarded, as do old beliefs and values change in place of better ones. Because each day in every way you are growing and learning. Each day in every way you advance on your journey. Each day in every way, by your choice to sit with yourself, to practice in your meditation, to learn, to adapt, to choose what you believe, to choose how you wish to respond to the challenges and situations of your life. Each day in every way, by the choices you make, you become a better you, and you become more and more your truest self. May you shed away the old beliefs and values that are not part of who you really are, that don't serve the highest good of yourself and those around you. And may you be open to adopting those things that do serve you and the world around you. May you learn, may you grow, may you communicate and respond to every situation that you encounter with grace, with choice, with intelligence, with love, with kindness, with purpose. May you be always your truest best self, and may you glow through every shade of the rainbow and resonate to your highest frequency and well-being. As you rest here, allow yourself to sit back, to let go, and rest. If you wish to go to sleep, allow yourself to drift now deeply into the sweetest of sleep. Otherwise, gently bring your awareness back into your room, back into your body. Bring your awareness back to your breath as it flows naturally, easily, effortlessly. In and out. In and out. Let your awareness be with your mind and thoughts, with your emotions and how you feel. Let your awareness be on your awareness itself, the part of you that senses that you have a self, that you exist in this time, in this space, in this body, in this breath. And with all of your awareness, come to your heart, the center of your being, and hold here whatever it is you wish to give your energy to. Your goals, your visions, your dreams, your health, your relationships, yourself, whatever it is, hold it in your heart. And when you have it there, reach your hands out to your side and into your hands, into your palms, into your fingertips. Wiggle your fingers to move your physical energy, to get your blood moving. Send into your hands the energy of your mind and thoughts, thinking it actually sends the electrical impulses of your mind and thoughts into your hands. Send into your hands the energy of your emotions, positive, negative, or neutral. All emotions are usable. And send into your hands the energy of your consciousness, of your awareness, of your will. And even with all of that energy, if you wish, gather energy from the world or universe around you, whatever it is you need. And begin to draw those palms together with all of that energy, all of that power, all of that force, to close together in front of or over your heart, over what you hold there, to close over the center of yourself. When you're ready, take a beautiful, loving, deep, deep breath into yourself and let it go. Take another loving, beautiful, deep, deep breath in. And sigh or yawn it into every cell of your being. Take one more beautiful, loving breath in. And just let it go. As easily as you let your breaths go, so do we release our ohms. We'll take 3 ohms to close the practice, but more importantly, let your ohms resonate from the core of your being. They do not have to sound beautiful. Just let them go. Let them be free. Let whatever you're feeling escape from your body in sound and resonate. Inhale deeply to Om. I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful night. May your dreams be sweet. May your sleeps be so deep. And may you awaken feeling more and more like yourself. If you have any questions, you can stay on. I'll stay and answer some questions. If you want to sleep on it, I will be answering questions tomorrow at noon on my Instagram channel for a live at 12 p.m. Farzana JJ. Otherwise, have a really beautiful night. Thank you all for being here. I give you all lots of love and giant, giant hugs. Good night, Alicia. Good night. You're welcome, everybody. Farzana JJ. That's Farzana JJ. Good night, Elisa. Good night, Stephanie. Good night, Paula. Good night, Irene. Good night, Shanti. Good night, loves. Good night, Michelle. Oh, giant, giant hugs back at you, Steph. Big, big hugs. You're so welcome, everybody. I love you guys. Good night, everybody. My pleasure. And again, if you have any questions tomorrow, lunchtime, I will pop on to do a little live. Yeah, and feel free if you don't want to ask them on the live, you can always send them to me in the DMs and I will answer them. Yeah, of course. Of course, Alyssa. Of course, everybody. I love you guys. I miss everybody. I look forward to hugging you in person. But for now, giant virtual cyber hugs. Night, night. Love you, everyone. I don't think we're going to be doing it next week, but I will continue to do them on my channel every night. Okay, so you're always welcome to join me on my channel every night. And I think at lunchtime, I'm going to be including some mini meditations, right? But I think we are doing this until, I think the last night of the 7-day sleep challenge ends on Monday. I'm not sure if we're going to do more on the Y Yoga channel. I'm sure I'll find out soon, but I'll definitely be doing them on my channel. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I love you guys. Bye.